where will Marcus Rashford be playing next season? He's obviously on loan the last 2 seasons. He went to Aston Villa and went to Barcelona, done really well. But it seems like Barcelona are hesitant to pay the money for him. He's got 1 more year left on his contract at Manchester United, and reportedly he's back in Manchester. So where will Marcus Rashford's home be next season? Write down the answers on your whiteboards. Jen keeps looking at the boys as well.
I've noticed, yeah. Jen's like, can I?
Try it. I need advice. Just reaffirming my thoughts, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lahoud, you're finished? Oh, you think he's going to be at Man U then, Troy? Emirates, Man U.
Emirates, you think?
Arsenal.
The need's there.
You go. You go.
Arsenal for as good as Arsenal were this season, we all see it's clear they still need a bit of quality in the attack. If you're Mikel Arteta, if you got the budget, if you have this sense of ambition, which I think you definitely do, if you want to compete on multiple fronts, go after Marcus Rashford. That left side needs a massive upgrade. Marcus Rashford plays on the left side, Troy.
I'm here. I'm listening.
The price tag isn't massive.
I agree.
To get him. You're going to offload Martinelli.
Yeah, here's the question.
Most likely.
Here's the question.
Get Rashford. Makes you think.
No, it doesn't. I'm trying to word this so that I don't get called a hater, but there's no other way I did it. Marcus Rashford, right, on huge amounts of money from a contract point of view. If you're Arsenal, you've just had that with Raheem Sterling. Big contract to someone, didn't work out. You have Martinelli, you have Trossard, 2 players that whether you think their quality is top or not, they work hard, they do everything for the team, they're good, solid teammates. Marcus Rashford, if he's the player you think he is, why did Barca, who had him in the building, have a account there to go, okay, we can do that, we'll go and get Anthony Gordon. If he's the player you think he is. If he's also the player that everyone keeps telling me, why did Man U go out alone?
For me personally, I don't think Barcelona is a club you can judge any transfer business by because they can barely get their accounting correct.
I agree to that point.
I don't think it. But
in that position, when he's had what would consider a solid year, and you go, let's go and get a guy from England who we're not sure. You don't know what Anthony Gordon's going to be like. Does he take to the language? Does he take to the way of life, the way it is? You don't know any of these things. But you go, don't matter, go spend 80 million, make sure we get this guy. For me, he'll end up back at Marcus Rashford will end up back at Man United because of, the need. There is a need at Man U to have that player again. You're already paying for him. And again, Aston Villa had him, sent him back. Barcelona have had him, sent him back. At some point, this is not a dig, I wish the young man all the best. At some point, you have to start looking and going, people are looking at your character and saying, you're not the juice isn't worth the squeeze.
Manchester United fans have waited a long time for a clear direction, and it finally feels like the club is moving with purpose again. Michael Carrick's appointment as permanent head coach has brought a fresh sense of optimism around Old Trafford, and the first major move of his reign looks set to be Atalanta midfielder Ederson. Reports across England and Italy suggest United have agreed a deal worth around £35 to £39 million, with the Brazilian expected to become Carrick's first signing. It's a statement of intent from a manager who knows exactly where this squad needs improving, and honestly, Ederson might be exactly what United have been missing. He isn't the flashy signing who sells millions of shirts overnight, but he is the type of midfielder managers love. He covers ground relentlessly, wins duels, presses aggressively, and can carry the ball through midfield with real authority. After watching United struggle for energy and control in key matches over the last few seasons, Carrick appears determined to rebuild the engine room first before focusing on the glamour positions. What's interesting is that this could be only the beginning. United are expected to make several more additions this summer as they prepare for a return to Champions League football. Carrick wants a squad capable of competing on multiple fronts, and the recruitment team are already looking at more midfielders, attacking options, and defensive reinforcements. The message coming from Old Trafford is clear: this isn't a quick fix, it's the start of a proper rebuild. Then there's the Marcus Rashford situation, which remains one of the biggest talking points of the summer. His loan spell at Barcelona has been productive, with goals, assists, and several important performances convincing many supporters in Spain that he deserves a permanent stay. Barcelona appreciate what he brings, but the financial side of the deal is still being discussed, meaning his future remains unresolved for now. From Rashford's perspective, the ideal outcome seems simple. He wants clarity before the World Cup and would prefer his future to be settled as soon as possible. Barcelona have not yet committed to triggering a permanent deal, while Manchester United appear open to a sale if the right offer arrives. As things stand, he is expected to return for United's pre-season preparations unless an agreement is reached in the coming weeks. For Manchester United, this summer feels bigger than any single transfer. Carrick has earned the trust of the fans. Ederson looks set to be the first piece of a new project, and Rashford's future could help shape the club's next chapter. By the time the new season kicks off, United could look very different from the team we saw a year ago. The real question now is whether Carrick's vision can finally bring the glory days back to Old Trafford.
Scored on his debut against Serbia for Argentina. I can't believe he didn't even play in Argentina's first game in that World Cup, which was mind-boggling. That manager learned a valuable lesson that day. Play Messi and good things happen. But moving forward and going into this World Cup, the big scare and the big kind of pause for concern was that hamstring injury. He should be good to go, but just seeing the appetite for the game that he still has, playing for Inter Miami, it doesn't matter if he's playing in Major League Soccer or if he's playing in Buenos Aires for the Argentinian national team. Just that level of excellence that he continues to show, and also the fact that he led CONMEBOL in goal scoring at 38 years old. This guy's a joke. This guy's a cheat code when it comes to football.
Yeah, it's ridiculous because I think one of the things you try and figure out on the basis of him playing in Major League Soccer is, look, I've had the great fortune of commentating a few of his matches, of having gone to a few as a fan, and when I watch him, I still see Messi. But it is a different level of opposition, and it is completely different to putting a nation on your back, playing 3 games in the group, potentially 5 knockout games if they want to defend their title and go again. Do you think, at this point, Messi is still capable of that? Because it's not just playing well. We know he can play well.